All right guys, Chris here from RackUp+Go, and today we're going to be talking all about Vitrifrigo refrigerators. For this video, we're going to be talking all about the Vitrifrigo DRW180. Let's get into it. All right guys, next to me I've got the Vitrifrigo DRW180. This is a double drawer unit. We've got a drawer on the bottom, drawer on the top. This can be either set to be freezer and freezer, fridge and fridge, or fridge and freezer. Right now we've got this configured so the top is going to be set to a fridge and the bottom is set to a freezer. Temperature on this digital display is showing up. We've got 37 degrees for our set point on the top and 0 degrees for our set point on the bottom. Now, when you have it set to fridge, you can adjust it anywhere between 36 degrees and 47 degrees Fahrenheit. And on the bottom, you can set it anywhere between -5 degrees Fahrenheit or +5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's all done through this touch display. We've got a mode setting here and then our up and down arrows here for adjusting either the zone or the temperature. On the bottom drawer, it is an all stainless interior. And then we've also got an adjustable divider here with a couple bottle fingers to be able to slide back and forth to secure all the contents. This is adjustable and slides back and forth on this rail inside the drawer. And then on the bottom of the top drawer, we have two LED lights that actually light up the bottom bin. So we'll close that. I love the way this closes. It does have a little bit of a automatic kind of closure mechanism so you can make sure that that's closing tight each time. On the top drawer, we've got another internal divider, same thing as the bottom, that also snaps on. And the top drawer is going to be a little bit larger than the bottom. So this does have an integrated cooling unit. So the compressor, condenser, all of the cooling aggregate is all in the back lower section of the refrigerator. So this doesn't have a remote cooling unit like some of the other units. This is going to be all contained in the back bottom, which does take away some of the drawer space. With these units, the DRW180 comes with a mounting flange, and so this mounting flange is going to be able to adjust. So it's either set up in a flush configuration like you see currently. Flush meaning the face of this drawer is flush with this flange. Now you can also set this up to 1.5 inches back, so you're going to have the drawer, this drawer face, sticking out about 1.5 inches from the flange. Say if you wanted to surface mount, for instance, if you had a countertop that came over and you wanted the drawer flush with the countertop, you can actually have this sticking out about 1.5 inches and set up that way. A couple other features. The top drawer does have a venting position, so there is a small little chrome piece up here, 2 tabs that push in, and then that piece pulls out. And so now if you were to put it into storage or turn it off for a little while, you can latch that, and now this drawer is actually sticking out just about 1/4 inch just to allow it to breathe so you're not getting any mold or any kind of fungus growing in there while the refrigerator is going to be off. And then in order to close that back up, these 2 tabs push back in, that chrome piece slides back in, and this is that a piece that you're adjusting there. One big advantage of this refrigerator is it is frost free, so you're not going to have to worry about turning it off, letting it warm up and defrost. This does have an automatic defrost cycle so that it will defrost the coils, get rid of all that, and keep your performance top notch. Powering the unit. This unit does operate on either 12 or 24 volt DC and also works either anywhere from 100 to 240 volts AC, and it does have the AC connection cable in the back as well as the DC red and black, positive and negative cables, and that's actually how we're operating it today. Latest power consumption that I saw was drawing about 5 amps, and that is, so it's trying to cool the whole thing down right now. We just plugged it in. We've got the bottom set to freeze, so it is probably going to take a little bit to get to that temperature. Pretty modest power consumption in my opinion. 5 amps, not too terrible. That power consumption is probably a little bit higher than your regular door fridge or dorm style refrigerator. However, this is 180 liters of space, and you also have that full freezer compartment down at the bottom. All right, so with this touchscreen display, it does have a lockout feature where right now, pushing any of these buttons, even the power button, it's coming up as lock on the screen. So it'll say lock. In order to get it out of that mode, you're gonna press and hold the mode button. It now says unlock, and now we're able to go in and adjust all of these settings. So we can press and hold mode. Now, right now I have it set to fridge on top, freezer on bottom. You hit the mode button again, now it's fridge on top, fridge on bottom. Mode again is gonna change both to a freezer. Mode again, we're back to fridge on top, freezer on bottom. Now to get out of this, we're gonna press and hold mode again. Now to adjust the temperature, we're gonna press one of these up or down arrows. It's gonna show us the bottom section first, so we're set to 0 degrees on the freezer. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna hit mode, switch over to the fridge, and I like to have my fridge set to 37 degrees, so I'm gonna hit down twice. We're at 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Press mode, get out of that option. And now you can see we've got our temperature displayed here, 37 degrees Fahrenheit on top for the fridge, 0 degrees Fahrenheit on the bottom for the freezer. And in a couple seconds, this will actually go back and it will lock, and you'll see lock display on the screen. So now you know everything's set so that you don't have to worry about an accidental button press changing your settings. All right, guys, that wraps up all the features that we're going over today on this DRW180 by Vitrifrigo. If you have any questions, you can contact us at customercare@RackUp+Go.com or leave a comment on the video, and we'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Remember, life's an adventure, rack up and go.